This is Robert Gleeman with EMR Update. We're talking today with the MediNotes CEO, Donald Schoen. Donald, thank you for being with us today.
Thanks, Robert. I appreciate being on.
Donald, the biggest news for MediNotes has been your recent acquisition of Bond Technologies. Why did you purchase Bond?
Sure. We purchased Bond because there were a number of different aspects going on in the market today. One which, when we first started the company, we were a product that were best of breed and continued to use the best of breed approach, interfacing to 40-plus systems, PM systems out in the marketplace. When we first started, even doctors didn't even care if it was interfacing to a PM system. But over the years, obviously, doctors became more sophisticated and the market continued to evolve. And currently, we're seeing about 50% of the market now desiring an integrated suite. So we decided that we wanted to move forward in having a product that offered a PM and an EMR. And when we started out, we really were just going to have a PM and integrate it to our EMR, and then we came across Bond, which really had a full function suite. So it was an EHR, a PM, a scheduling product. It also has a web portal, a kiosk, and an inventory product. So it was a really full-featured product that was really built on a great new technology, the .NET technology. So it afforded us the ability to eliminate us really developing a new product down the road.
Now, with the purchase of Bond Technologies, MediNotes now has two major software offerings, MediNotes E and MediNotes Clinician from the Bond Clinician. What is the difference between the two? And for whom are the two different systems designed?
Sure, great question. As I indicated before, the Bond product, which is now called MediNotes Clinician, is really on the .NET platform, which really optimizes the use of the web. And there are two different types of clients that are on the market today. One which wants to get rid of their PMS, and ones that want to continue to utilize their practice management product and just wants a seamless approach. And so we really felt that as we move forward, we have the opportunity in a consultative cell to be able to position the products in the way that the doctors want. One, to have an EMR that interfaces to their current PM, and the other, position it for one database, one product that's got a very robust PM and other aspects that I talked about before.
Donald, why offer both a single vendor EHR PM solution and a best-of-breed EHR that integrates with other vendors' products? What advantage does that give your users, the 20,000 users that you have right now?
Well, I think it positions us very well, not only for our current users, but for future users, as I kind of touched on earlier. I think that we, as a software company, are in a very unique position, being able to offer two very strong products. One, a best of breed that will interface to a practice management that the doctor may have and has no real intention today of wanting to get rid of. And we're not having to force a doctor into that scenario. On the other hand, doctors that are looking for an all-in-one suite, we have that answer too. So in a consultative cell, we have the capability of providing the answer to them, and it doesn't matter to us which way they go.
There is some speculation and perhaps a little bit of worry that with the new fully integrated EHR PM MediNotes Clinician, MediNotes E will become a lesser priority. What are you going to do to keep MediNotes E users at ease with their software so that it won't become obsolete for them? And how are you going to support the MediNotes E users?
Well, another concern that I've already heard in the market in terms of some of our current clients. First of all, we have two development teams, and we're going to continue to have two development teams, one for the MediNotes E product and another for the MediNotes Clinician product. And, when you're in the software business, some people say that's crazy having two development teams. But what we're going to try to do over the coming years is to try to leverage technology so that we can optimize development of both products. Give you a prime example of that. We're going to develop a software tool so that when our content gets developed, we'll be able to put a single string of content into both products, even though both products have different codes. The content we'll be just developing one and then migrate to both products. Another thing, we've really prided ourselves in the training and support areas, and we're moving our process that we have today in our training and support areas over to the clinician team so that they can evolve their processes to match ours so that we really are optimizing how they work.
Now, looking at the CCHIT certifications, with the purchase of clinician from Bond, a CCHIT certified ambulatory EHR for 2006, why was it so important to you to get the 2007 CCHIT certification for MediNotes E as an ambulatory EHR, and when did you receive certification?
Sure. Well, first of all, we in 2007, right before HIMSS, our product was certified for 2007 in terms of MediNotes E, and we knew that we were going to move forward in this transaction 3 or 4 months ago, but it's extremely important for us today and in the future to show that we are very committed to CCHIT with both products, and we didn't want to hold back 2007 certification for our current product, MediNotes E, and moving forward you'll see certification in the clinician product for 2008.
What steps have you taken to make sure that both MediNotes products are able to compete in this market for the long haul, and I assume that is what you're doing?
Absolutely. We first have in place plans to move forward and evolve our products forward through our user groups, as well as maintaining CCHIT product offerings, which not only CCHIT in terms of making it compliant, but there's a tremendous amount of new features that occur with products that are certified. Second, both products will have dedicated staffs to providing U.S.-based development, training, and support. We pride ourselves in how we promote the product, how not only our staffs are dedicated to providing excellent quality of service and support, but also developing the product on that quality platform too. You would think most companies today kind of have that to espouse to, but when you look at companies in software, they generally have either a great software product and somewhat poor service and support, or great service and support supporting not a very high quality product. And so we as at MediNotes over the years have espoused for all three, and will continue to do that now with both products.
And how about the VARs? You have some good established VARs for MediNotes E, and now with MediNotes Clinician, is there something you're going to do for the VARs so that MediNotes E will remain a fruitful partnership for them?
Well, absolutely. Most of our business partners today have a PM system that they have installed in thousands of sites around the country, and that's another good reason as to why MediNotes E will continue to move forward and be created, because they themselves don't want to change the practice management product that they've become familiar with and have done very well with in the past. Now, with that said, there are some business partners that are out there that are going to want a totally integrated suite. And for those individuals, there'll be an opportunity to be able to offer the clinician product.
What should we be looking forward to?
Well, I think that there's a ton of aspects that are out there, some which I can share and some that I can't share today. You'll also see our footprint expand, where we will move both products, but more the clinician product, to larger practices, allowing practices to move a practice into a suite that has the latest technology and feature function sets that many of the competitors in that space don't have. The product has a lot of underlying libraries for, it ranges from video to quality measurements and clinical pathways that maybe some of the higher products and many products that are found in the hospital setting that are not found in the ambulatory setting that are already developed for the clinician product. So I think that you'll obviously see more of that. We'll also see expansion of our company and our presence. You will see us in larger deals and IPAs and our other RFPs that historically our company had not been in. And now I think that with the addition of this product, as well as some additional staffing that we have brought on, to be a major player in the entire market space. I think you should stay tuned to see where MediNotes evolves with our clients. We are dedicated as a workforce today, as well as moving forward in the future, as being the player in the electronic health record space. And there are a number of very good companies out there. We're just going to be one of them that'll be at the top.
That's great. Donald Schoen, CEO MediNotes, thanks for being with us at EMR Update. Thank you, Donald.
Thanks, Robert. Have a good day.
You too.